Okay, today we're going to learn another table, and you're going to get a worksheet that looks like this. This is from our old textbook. What I want you to do is fold the page in half. So we're going to do the table down at the bottom. This is called sales report. If this was in the textbook, the top would be do this, and the bottom would be corrected to this, but it gets confusing. So we want the one on the bottom that says activity 4. So this is called sales report. You'll notice this table doesn't have any titles outside the box, and it doesn't have any source note. All right? So we're going to go, first of all, we're going to open up Word. We're going to open a blank document. And again, because it's the only thing on the page, we're going to center it horizontally and center it vertically. So I'm centering it here. I go to Layout. I click on the dialog box, Layout again, and tell it to center. So that's 2 tables in a row we've had to center in the page, all right? Remember to put your name in the header. Now this one is a little differently. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 rows, all right? So when I say insert table, that's a little bit more than what I have here. So I'm going to come down here where it says insert table, and I'm going to tell it I want 5 columns and I want 12 rows. And then it'll automatically put it in for me. Now the first one, if you look at the sheet, it's all 1. So as we have highlighted the table, we have table tools up here. So we're going to highlight this first row, and we're going to go to the design and layout tabs. Layout, there's one here called merge cells. So if I click on merge cells, it turns this into 1. Okay, I need to go back home for my formatting. I've got to have my bold on. I need size 12, which let me highlight the whole thing to put size 12 on, because I don't want to have to come back and redo that. All right, so I'm back in row 1. It's centered already. I've got my bold on, and I put my caps lock on. So sales report, and then I'm going to tab to the next. Now this first row here, these are your actual column headings. This is the title. It's within the table, so it's still bold in all caps. So here I'm going to take my caps lock off. I do sales report. I do territory. And I notice the bold is off. We'll fix that in just a minute. January, February, and March. And I'm using the tab key to go to each column. So I can come back after I've typed it and highlight it and just turn the bold on, and then that's fixed. Now there's a couple of things we need to do. This first column, it looks like it's left aligned. So we're going to highlight from under sales report all the way down, and we're going to tell it to left align. The second column, they want you to center. So we're going to highlight under territory down, and we're going to center. January, February, and March. These are numbers, so we need to have these left aligned. So we're going to highlight all 3 columns here, and we're going to tell it to left align. Now, I think I missed a row, so let me just fix that real quick. Left align. Now remember, as you're typing, let me just do a few of these. Juan Ramirez, and go over. He's from Washington. Tab 1, 2, comma 325. Tab 1, 3, comma 870. Tab 1, 2, comma 005. Now I'm going to do the next row because there's something a little bit different on the next row I need you to catch on to. Sean Hewitt. He's from Oregon. 15, comma 680. Tab 17, comma 305. Tab and 7, comma 950. What do you see different right here for Sean in February? If you look closely, it's bold and italics. So you have to highlight that and turn on the bold and italics. There's actually 3 numbers on this table that are bold and italics. So those need to be correct whenever you turn this in. Now let me find one that's a little longer. I'm going to go down to Carolyn Plummer because this one does something different for you. See how it jumps and makes the column wider? What I need to do is right here on this row, on this column, just get the double bar and move it over. And it's the same thing for this. So anytime it takes it and makes the column or the row wider, you can either change the height this way or change the height this way to make it better. You're going to fill in the whole thing. It'll just be this and your name in the header. You're going to save it as sales report and turn it in. Thanks and have a great day.